I wanted a haunted house to be haunted, but
I felt the presence of something evil.
My mom has been pushed down the stairs.
I think they're letting me live here.
I created the monster.
Is it trying to throw?
I wanted a haunted house to be haunted, but
I felt the presence of something evil.
My mom has been pushed down the stairs.
I think they're letting me live here.
I created the monster.
Is it trying to throw me over the stairs?
Whoa, whoa!
What the hell is it?
No.
Look, it just did it.
All right, I am getting ready to call the guys. Jay, what's up?
Hey man, how's it going?
What are you eating, Aaron?
Chicken, rice, and hot sauce, baby.
Okay, we're doing a
It's
Zoom
like
call.
hot, actually.
Okay, Aaron, we're doing a Zoom call right
I know.
now. It's important, okay? Let's not eat. Okay, here we go, guys. This is a really interesting case. It's a guy who owns a haunted house, like a haunted attraction in Georgia, Fort Gaines. He's having a lot of problems with it. He says he's bit off more than he can chew. He's tried to sell it. But the one key ingredient here that is my driving force for this investigation is that his mother is living inside this old house that he has set up as a haunted attraction.
What?
And she's been violently attacked. So I have a lot of questions on this. When I have a lot of questions, it gathers my interest. At first I was like, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if some of the haunted attraction people want to just kind of,
Publicity.
yeah, publicity and stuff like that for their attraction, but something might be going on. So let's watch the video.
Okay, here we go.
I'm Jody Dean, owner of Dean's Haunted Mansion.
And I'm Cynthia Dean, Jody's mother.
It's been my lifelong dream to own my own haunted attraction. I was able to make my dreams come true a few years ago. Immediately, I invited my mother to move in to the mansion and live upstairs as the caretaker.
Ever since I moved in, I have heard knocking, a lady singing downstairs. I had to call Jody one night during the night because I woke up and there was a man there.
My mother was pushed down the stairs.
Coming down the stairs, I felt like something pushed me in the back. I face planted at the bottom.
I would like for the Ghost Adventures to help us. We need real professionals. This is my lifelong dream, and more recently, I put the place up for sale. I don't want to sell it. I don't need to sell it. I just don't want anything to happen to my mom, any of my loved ones, or even me. I've been here, and I have felt the presence of something evil. We hope that you will help us.
Something weird is up with this case, don't you guys think?
Yeah.
If your mom's being attacked in the house, why don't you get her out of the house? But you know what, guys, pack up. Aaron, pick all the food out of your teeth, brush your teeth, get squeaky clean. Okay, you're getting some grays here. Maybe, I'm thinking.
Use that as dental floss?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, have a safe flight, and I will be calling you with any updates that I receive.
Honestly, I kind of like this. I feel like Billy's taking us to soccer practice.
Yeah.
What is up with the minivan, bro?
Listen, they did not have any big SUVs, so minivan is it.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Don't make me pull this minivan over, Jay Wasley.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Yeah. Oh,
There he is.
Scared me.
hang on, guys. It's Zach. Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, brother.
All right, so I just found out something. Apparently, the room that his mother is living in, there is a documented murder in 1895 that occurred in the same exact room that she is sleeping in.
The same room, bro. That made Jesus.
So there's concrete evidence that could be a very aggressive aggressive spirit that's not at rest living there, and that's the spirit that's pushing her down the damn stairs.
Yep.
I think this guy might have bit off more than he can chew.
Right.
Find out what's going on there, man. This is a very weird situation.
We will, for sure, and we'll call you back as soon as we find out.
All right, later.
All right, bye.
What is that?
Yeah, there's a hearse.
Oh, you can't miss this. Look at this place.
There's a hearse right there in front of it.
That stands out like a sore thumb in this neighborhood.
We got to get in there and help these people.
Hey, how are you?
Doing?
How are you? All right.
I'm Billy.
All
right, Billy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
I
you.
know you guys very well. Aaron,
thank
nice
you.
to meet you. Jay.
Nice to meet you.
It's been my dream since I was a kid to own my own haunted house attraction. Whenever I first seen this house, I fell in love with it. I thought, this is perfect. And I said, I gotta have it. But we come to find out that it's got a lot of inhabitants, a lot of spirits. And that energy is said to fuel the paranormal that we're witnessing here.
We've been discussing this house, and we're concerned mainly for you.
Yeah. Especially if it's like physically harming you, like pushing you downstairs.
That's right. I was going down the stairs one day and I felt this. And when I did, I lost my footing and I cartwheeled down the steps, face planted, busted my lip. I thought I had knocked my teeth out. I even felt hot blood, but there wasn't any. For some reason, though, it felt that way.
The guys talked to Jody's wife, who is so disturbed by talking about the house that she requests we disguise her face and voice.
I believe that Cynthia is in danger. And if something happened to her here that caused her death, we would be so hurt. I'm sorry. That's Jody's only parent, and if something happens to her, I don't want him to feel like this house has caused her death.
Where's the bedroom that you sleep in? All right, let's follow her there.
Right here, where I'm standing, is where a man was shot and killed.
In 1895, the highly respected Judson Hyatt was shot to death by Sheriff J.T. McAllister in this very room. McAllister was cleared, but many say the killing was anything but justified.
I've heard that it was over the man finding his wife in bed with another man. I've heard that it was over a debt. I don't know what the truth is.
He walked in, they had a little bit of an argument, and then he shot him in the head right here in this very spot.
So you're sleeping in the most violent area.
One night I was sleeping, and then I was just like disturbed out of my sleep. I opened my eyes, and there was this hovering, it was a man, and I mean wide shoulders and a big head. I know that sounds crazy. It scared me so bad I almost died. This house is haunted, without question. And yes, there might be times I get scared, panic, cry. Then I call on God to protect me. I call on him every day. I've called on him today, every day.
Have there been any other deaths or murders in this house besides that?
There has been. When we first walked in, the room to the right, I call it the doll room. A woman named Stephanie, she actually died on the very bed that's still there now.
The same bed.
The same bed.
You know, I just figured that there's so many things in here that people have died on, and the caskets on the morgue table. And I thought making the bed a part of the attraction added to the story. But this scares me.
This room gets really deep, and I can explain it.
Is this the bed?
This is the bed that Stephanie died on.
Oh, God.
There was something major happened here like 2 weeks ago. You got scratched.
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, I was working on this room, and I felt burning all over my chest and my shoulders. and I was violently scratched like you wouldn't believe. 3 scratch marks,
Bad
like right where my
scratches.
heart is.
So again, you're fueling the fire. And I'm just being brutally honest right now. You're adding this to her.
To her death.
To her death.
To her death, just straight up.
Yeah, so that's probably why this is getting worse and worse and worse.
And see, I think that's really why we wanted your guys' help, because I wanted a haunted house to be haunted, but I may have pushed the limits to where I didn't realize how bad this could get.
Right. You can make all the people come in here and get scared, they're fine, but it's you who are taking the wrath on this.
Yeah. And I won't say that there hasn't been times that I have been very, very damn fearful. Very, very.
My mom has been pushed down the stairs twice now, and my fear is something happens to her and I don't know what happened. I walk in here one day and, you know, I find my mom hurt or something. That's my fear.
And you know, I've offered to put her up somewhere else, even to let her move in with us until we can figure out where she would want to be. And she doesn't want to do that. I mean, it does make me wonder sometimes if she is kind of attached to the house.
There is good and bad here. Even though I feel like the bad has threatened me and tried to scare me, I think they're letting me live here.
Jody's son, Jace, has also had experiences in the house.
One time, I was walking to the kitchen, and then I see, like, the shape of a man. He didn't have a face, but he had, like, the shape of a body. He didn't move at all. He just, stand there, just watching me. I just don't like seeing it. It just scares me,
I'm not the professional here, you know. I'm just a guy that thought it sounded cool. And maybe along the way, I've fueled some things that I wasn't aware of. And now I'm standing here saying, hey, I created the monster.
The guys call me to catch me up on what they've learned.
Hey, Zach.
Hey, what's going on?
Well, what we've realized is there's the layers. There's the history of the old school with the new school added to amplify it. And it's basically attacking the mom and pushing her.
And I think we're kind of past are these people trying to promote their business phase? I think that, the history is really there to support this haunting.
Yeah. Well, this place is haunted, Zach. It is.
They start doing their haunted attraction stuff, which is probably pissing the spirit off even more, that they're mimicking death and blood and murders and things like that.
Well, there's a bed where a lady died.
Oh, we found out there was a second death here, too.
Yeah. Right now, the bed is used for this doll who's got blood coming down. It's the bed she died.
So it was like...
This is the bed she died in that they were using in the haunted attraction?
Yes. Imagine being the energy that died in that bed, and every day you see your bed you died in, and there's a girl there, a mannequin, bloody, and...
It's just chaotic in there.
Yeah.
It's chaotic, cesspool of energy. And then he's got his mom right in the middle of all of this, like she's the lab rat.
Right.
You're just adding more pieces of kindling wood to this fire, and it just keeps burning brighter and hotter.
Yeah.
And people are getting burned. Here's my plan that I think we should do. Go get her. Put her at the top of the stairs if she's willing. Get the XLS camera to see if a figure emerges behind her and see if we can document evidence if this spirit is going to try to push her down the stairs again or wants to try to kill her.
Yeah, that's great.
That sounds good, yeah.
Is there a railing that she could hold on to?
Yeah.
To agitate this entity?
Yes.
Okay. All right, you guys be careful, okay?
All right, man. We'll let you know.
Just try to get evidence of this spirit, of this entity.
The guys present Cynthia with the plan to see if she's comfortable with proceeding.
As part of our investigation, Aaron's got a device that we're going to turn on and see if maybe this spirit will talk back. I'm gonna use a device to see if there's anything around you.
If that could happen, that would be great.
Maybe get you some answers to who are you and why are you doing this to me?
Billy preps the XLS camera and the guys ask Cynthia to join them for the experiment. They keep a close eye on her and ensure that she grips the handrail securely.
Okay, maybe just come to the top of the stairs and stand right there for a second.
And then stay there, don't go down.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead, if you don't mind, and speak out to this spirit.
Hello, is anyone here? Is the spirit here that pushed me down the stairs? I wish I could know why you pushed me down the stairs.
At this moment, something truly remarkable occurs.
Actually, there's a figure standing behind her, tapping her on the shoulder.
Oh my God, it is.
Just hold on to the rail real tight.
A figure appears behind Cynthia and repeatedly places its hand on her back. An action that strongly indicates it's trying to push her down the stairs.
I think that we captured crazy evidence of something. It's just concerning to me that it was doing that.
The guys are shocked as Cynthia's story is corroborated by this compelling and deeply troubling capture. They instruct her to immediately leave the house for her own safety. And Jody takes her to the hotel room we've provided.
We are all set up right now. Jay, we got the cameras all scattered.
I'm watching 4 cameras, one on the bedroom with the bed that the lady died on, which is crazy that they still have that in here. So we'll be watching that. A camera up in the attic space where we heard that sound during the interview with his son.
Like, it's see-through. Yo, whoa. What was that?
I don't know.
I have a camera in his mother's bedroom on a robo camera so I could turn down the hall. Because it was interesting. Remember, she kept saying that she would see things under down
she'd
the
see
hall.
feet or something, right?
So I was thinking, too, when you guys go up there, their door's open now, but maybe close that door back there. So I can keep an eye to see if I catch anything like...
Okay.
I'll be able to watch inside from here. And then shooting up the stairs, of course, because that seems to be a very active spot.
And I don't know if you guys know this, but I put the time-lapse camera through the rails of the banister, pointed where she was standing. I think our game plan is unanimous that we should try and talk to these spirits, the ones that died in this house, were murdered in this house. They don't have a voice. Let's talk to them. I think we should do an EVP session. I think we should use the Polterpod. I think we should take the XLS with nobody in there and go room to room and just do a sweep. Sound good?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
All right, here we go. You know, I'm gonna be honest, the energy is different with them not here. Like right now, it feels kind of calm. Earlier, you saw me, I was just like a little amped. It was weird.
Yeah, I agree with you. You have to remember, she lives here and it almost took her life. I mean, imagine doing a somersault down those stairs and landing on your face. She's very lucky.
I think we should try to communicate with the man spirit who got murdered first.
Okay.
And concentrate on the girl who died from the bed.
We're coming upstairs.
I'm gonna shut this door for Jay.
Yeah, that's the door. She would see feet underneath the door.
Oh, dude. Oh my God, dude. So I'm shutting this door and I feel like this soft energy touching my hand as I'm shutting it. So as soon as I grab the top and I'm pushing it, I feel this like, the only way I can explain it is really big, fat fingers. And when it touched me, it was so soft like a cloud, but had substance. So I knew something grabbed my hand, but it was soft. It was weird. Nothing negative.
And you'll notice we are not on the level that has all the Halloween stuff and the haunted house stuff. This is the living level. This is where she lives, and all of this is these are just normal bedrooms, normal hallway, the attic space. Okay, let's shut this fan off here.
Oh, soak it in right now, Lauren, quick.
It's going off, guys. Oh,
Don't go.
It's on your side.
No. Hello, Georgia.
We know that this internet router, when I held the meter next to it, was just pegging it. And what I had asked before is there a repeater anywhere in the house? Because the repeater would be transmitting the Wi-Fi signal, which also could cause it to spike. That's not gonna happen now. That's off. When we're done with our investigation, we'll plug it back in, but I also wanna do readings on the stairs and everywhere else to see if we still get those spikes. If we still get those spikes, Something's crazy.
Yeah.
What was really cool was that Billy sort of took on like the scientific method and was going to solve the spikes the best that he could.
I want to go get an EMF detector.
I have it in the room.
You have a real sensitive one?
I have the one you used earlier.
I want to use a different one.
There should be one in the backpack, a natural one. Should I go off night vision just to like?
Hold on, I'm watching this EMF detector.
But should I go off night vision just
Whoa, it's doing weird stuff. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. Lauren, look at my meter.
It's doing it again.
It's doing it again.
All the way full?
Yeah. Now what is causing that right here, right now? Look at my meter. I'm not gonna move.
Whoa. Are you a past haunt from here? Or are you actually something that was brought here? Your energy's right here. Why can't you talk? It doesn't stop.
Back by the stairs.
Okay, wait a second. Wait, is this in her bedroom also, or is it just out here in the hall?
Well, if there's something in the wall, it'd have to be in here too. It's not.
No. Wait a minute. If it's just solid right here in this spot, what the hell?
Is it still going?
Yeah, it's acting.
Still acting like it is?
Crazy spikes. Look at that, Lauren. It's so inconsistent.
Fake.
Oh, there it is again. Look at that. Like what?
And gone.
What the hell is it? And is it the spirit that was on her back?
Right.
Oh, my arm just got cold. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. Is it trying to throw me over the stairs or something? Hold on, let me come down here.
Dude. No.
Look at that.
No.
What is it now?
Dude,
It's doing the same
spiking.
thing. It's just all over the place, spiking like crazy.
It's gone.
We're doing the process of elimination here. I said maybe it's the Wi-Fi signal. But here's the thing, we unplugged the router. It's not broadcasting.
Dude, something just brushed across.
Really cold air coming up the stairs.
Something just brushed my arm, bro.
Look at this, look at that, look at that, look at that. 1,000. It's just all over the place. I honestly don't know what to do.
But it's not in her bedroom?
It didn't do it in her
Didn't do
bedroom.
it in her bedroom.
Is that
Hold
the
on.
safe space?
Yeah, let's see. Now nothing right here? 1.0. Did it follow me over there?
It would seem like if Billy moved, then the energy would follow him and then it would go off again.
Is it transit energy that's following me around with the meter? It made no sense. I gotta be honest, I was super skeptical when I had the XLS. I'm like, there's not gonna be a figure. And then there was a figure on her back, messing with her, touching on her shoulders. Can you push me?
Wait, what if it went down over there? Because it's trying to draw Billy back to the
Hey,
stairs.
just spike my ass. Can you push me down the stairs?
The device the energy is trying to get Billy back to the stairs.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm not over here.
Can you push me down the stairs? Go ahead. I'm challenging you to push me down the stairs.
Only messes with elderly women.
Yeah, right?
Like, what is it?
Whoa.
That's pretty weak.
Oh my God.
Okay, hold on.
Lauren.
Why don't we put Lauren there for a second? Yeah. Okay, I'm monitoring.
Look, does a woman's energy help?
It's going crazy.
Is it?
Yeah. There's only one more thing to do, Lauren. To eliminate the possibility of it being electrical.
Kill the power.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Jay, you have an okay shot on Aaron? Yeah.
I want to be right here.
Wherever the spikes are, because we're going to
Yeah.
see if that shuts it off.
All right, go ahead. They're about to do something. You need to stand right next to me right now and just keep that meter going.
Are there spirits back here? Are we interrupting? Man, I have chills. Holy Are you back here? Aaron?
It's all spiking like right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Anything?
Right now it's 0.6, 0.7.
That's normal.
He really went through these steps of reasoning to prove what was happening and to make sure it couldn't be debunked.
Tell me when you see the giant spike, or if you do. Anything over a 10.
It's nothing yet.
Walk around, hit some different areas. This is like super investigative. Because if this is what's causing that meter to do that, that's some crazy electromagnetic fields in this house. That
Dangerous.
It's dangerous to be here and lay your head down and sleep like that every night.
Oh, whoa.
What's it doing?
Where he died is spiking up to like, you're saying the power's off?
Yeah.
It just spiked all the way to the end by the floor of where he died. Oh, see it?
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
The lower you get right here, the faster that thing keeps going on and off. See it? Like it's like.
Wow. That's pretty crazy.
This is the only spot if this is where he died.
Go by the stairs. If it doesn't do that, then I'm convinced.
I'm telling you, it didn't. Now look at it.
I don't understand.
If it was something electrical, there would be more consistency. If it was some kind of signal in there, there would be more consistency. It's so sporadic, it seems like it's some kind of transient energy moving around.
Agreed. All right, we're moving on then.
With that said, that means it is moving around. We're probably right. It probably just can't speak to us for some reason.
It's using the EMF detector to speak to us. Is that right? Are you using the EMF detector with your energy to... Look, it just
it's going on.
The second that I said that. The one thing that caught my attention the most is when I laid the meter down and said, Judson, are you doing this? And a direct response, full spike all the way over. Yeah, go ahead with that, Aaron.
Who murdered you? Was it just because of money? He didn't want to pay you?
Come on, man.
Why is it hard for you to talk? Is something blocking it?
Did you push Cynthia down the stairs? Do you know who pushed Cynthia down the stairs?
I mean, we're getting nothing on this.
We didn't get any EVPs either.
So it was almost like it didn't want to communicate with us, but wanted to let us know it's there.
We're doing everything we can to try and figure out what's causing those weird spikes.
I saw a bug fly by, but I haven't seen any other kind of anomaly or anything.
I mean, we still have all of the cameras to watch over to see if we have any anomalies or anything weird.
I believe there is something here. There is something
Me too.
haunted about
I do
it,
too.
but I don't know if I believe exactly as they're describing it. Because, too, remember, she was saying she would see something under there. Mm-hmm. I noticed when a car drives down this road, headlights go over this, which is right on the other side of the door. Yeah. And there's definitely high EMF.
The high EMF is what I'm seriously concerned about. From a psychological point of view, high EMF causes anxiety. It causes paranoia, especially for prolonged amounts. We're not talking 5 or 6 milligauss. We're talking 50, 100, 700, 1,000. That's when it goes 1 dot, 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 dash, dash, dash. There's one last thing we need to do before I do a whole sweep with the XLS, and that's try and talk to Stephanie. What's her last name? Hudson? No, Stephanie...
Miller?
Miller?
Miller.
Oh, Wilson. Why do I have Stephanie Wilson? Is that wrong?
That's so irritable.
Hey guys, we just lost a camera at the bottom of the stairs.
No way.
Huh.
Right as you were saying Stephanie Miller's name.
Stephanie Miller.
Yeah, it's
Hold on.
off. It's off.
Yeah, it's off.
It's just that one camera. All other cameras are still up and rolling.
So that just happened? What was I saying?
We were talking
I didn't
about
have
it.
any experiences, but we should talk to... Wait, we said her name wrong.
That's exactly what
She's
happened.
mad that we messed
Like,
up
the
her
least
name.
you can do is get my name right. Stephanie Miller
Oh my God.
is not her name. Stephanie Wilson. Can you shut off another camera? We want to communicate with you. Can you give us a sign that you hear us and that you want to communicate with us? Because we want to help you. Get the thermal camera.
Okay.
It's up.
All
It should be
the gears
Whoa.
upstairs. What?
Did the air just come on?
No.
No, it
You didn't
seems
feel that
hot
cold?
down here.
You didn't feel that cold swirl of air right here? Oh my gosh, it's like all around me right now. Is it because I'm
Ooh, I
talking to
feel
her?
bad.
Is it because I'm talking to her? Stephanie Wilson, can you hear me? Because when I said her name wrong and the camera shut off, I'm taking that as kind of a response. I'm gonna go in there and sit on the bed, Aaron, and do an EVP session.
Okay.
You shoot me with thermal.
Okay.
I'm gonna lay it right here on the bed, not touching it. Stephanie Wilson, if you're here in this house, which I hope you're not, but if for some reason you are in this house and you are stuck, or you think that you're stuck, I'm here to tell you you don't have to be stuck. You don't have to stay here. Are you here? And do you visit Cynthia upstairs?
Heard that?
I heard that.
Do you know what it sounded like?
What?
That's the same thing that got thrown during the interview.
Right.
Like, it's see-through. Yo, what was that?
I think you
That's
need
what
to
it
go
sounded
there
like.
right now. If that's where you think it went, and go investigate. I'll stay right here.
Is this like a cigarette just got smoked in here? Come here.
Yeah, and it smells like also like body odor. Like a man has been in here smoking.
Yeah. And it even has like the when you put the cigarette out and the liquor of a burnt cigarette, like a put out cigarette.
That's weird. Stephanie Wilson? Are you up here? Do you know the person who's up here? Did you send us up here?
I'm just gonna do a quick scan and we should be done here. I'm gonna shoot you exactly how she was standing on the stairs. I'm gonna see if the same thing can happen to you.
We go down a couple steps. Down. We're gonna leave. Do your best.
Interesting, Aaron.
What?
That was interesting. A figure was doing the exact same thing that it was doing to her.
Serious?
Swear to God. What step are you on?
The second.
Was that the step she was on?
I think so.
And then you know what I said?
What?
I said, hey, we're about to leave. Do your best. And what did it do? Jumped on my back, started hitting the
Trying
head.
to push you down the stairs?
Right.
Trying to push me down the stairs.
That's what it was.
Ooh.
When we had Cynthia stand on the stairs on the second step down, the XLS mapped a figure on her back, and the fact that it happened again when I had Aaron stand there is even crazier. Let's do this again. Back up. Okay, ready? Walk to the stairs. Stop. All right, Aaron. It's weird because it didn't happen again. It did it to her, and never did it again, and then it did it to you. All right, Lauren's gonna try it now.
All right, try it.
Let me do the exact same. Now say something like, "We're not gonna leave."
We're getting ready to leave. If you're gonna do something, do it now. If you're here, show us.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Judson Hyatt, if you're in this room, can you please show yourself? We heard that this is where you were murdered. If that's true, can you show yourself, please? Nothing.
Hey Jody, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
Good, good. So we're gonna give you a an analysis based on our evidence collected. The thing that started alarming me is your mother and how much at risk she was. You and her both believe something pushing her down the stairs. So before I get into this more, how's your mom doing and why isn't she on the call today?
So shortly after the investigation was done, my mom got a call from her heart doctors, and they said that they needed to perform immediate open heart surgery, that she had a bad valve. So she is currently in intensive care as we speak.
All right, well, before we proceed, I want to extend our prayers, our thoughts to you, your mother, and this is probably an even more larger reason why I don't believe she should be in that house. And let me get into that. Right off the bat, my team, they just went scientific, and it was very important to just establish a baseline EMF reading throughout the entire house. Billy did a great job in detecting some very anomalous type spikes of EMF in the house. And I want to really give you props on this, Billy. The measures that you took to try your hardest to try to debunk these spikes. I mean, he even went so far as to turning the power off to the entire house. So why don't you set that first clip up, because you were operating the detector at that point.
Sure, and we spent a lot of time trying to figure it out. This is the readings we were getting. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. Lauren, look at my meter.
It's doing it again.
It's doing it again.
All the way full?
Yeah. That's crazy. And this reading right here, you'll notice, here's the decimal point. That's over 1,000 milligauss.
I mean, prolonged exposure to spikes like that, to levels of electromagnetic energy like that, can cause all types of problems for the body, including hallucinations and things like that. But if those spikes aren't being caused by something man-made, which you see Billy now with his hand on your circuit panel here, turning everything off, and we thought, okay, these are gonna go away.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
First, I thought it was a Wi-Fi repeater. We unplugged your router. There was no Wi-Fi in your house. Still got the readings. I said, let's shut the power off. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Anything?
Right now it's 0.6, 0.7.
That's normal.
Oh, whoa.
What's it doing?
Where he died is spiking up to like...
There it is again. There it is again. Power was completely shut off. And yet he's still receiving these massive, not just like little spikes. No. I'm talking like pegged spikes of where this guy was killed. And that means something, because I believe this is your mother's room where she sleeps, right?
Yeah, that's where she witnesses a tremendous amount of activity right there.
Yeah, and she's also said that she has seen the apparition of a man in that room.
And I mean wide shoulders and a big head. It scared me so bad I almost died.
Okay, this is where things start getting very interesting. So now Billy is like, is this transient EMF energy a spirit? If it is, let's see if this spirit can intelligently give us spikes.
Here's what happened. It's using the EMF detector to speak.
Right.
Is that right? Are you using the EMF detector with your energy to... Look, it just... With your energy to... Look, it just... On cue. That's incredible.
Your mother's being exposed to these massive spikes of electromagnetic energy. I'm thinking to myself, do you know what that would do to the electricity in your heart?
Wow. I would imagine it could be catastrophic, and it's mind-blowing what I just watched right there, and I'm trying to process it, honestly.
This brings us to, I would say, our most powerful evidence. I want to show the first clip and this XLS figure manifesting behind your mother, but that's not it. This figure raises its arm and puts its hand on her shoulder as if it's trying to push her down the stairs.
We said, we need to take your mom up here and just see what the XLS can see. Maybe we don't want her to leave if it's attached to her. Totally incredible. Watch this. That's your mom, and the figure is free floating, standing right behind her, putting its hand on her shoulder.
I mean, look at this. If you were to just show this image right here to 100 different people, I would say, what do you see in this figure over here? Well, it's either trying to push her or it's trying to grab her from falling down the stairs, one of the two. But knowing that the activity in this house, the history that she's been pushed down the stairs, I'm gonna choose option A, that this is a figure clearly looking like it's trying to push her mother down the stairs.
And then we brought it back out again. I said, we have to scan again. And we had Aaron stand in the same place that your mom's standing.
So we're trying to replicate, you know, what we captured earlier, Jody. And to us as investigators, we're like, wow, if this could happen a second time, that would really be kind of proof positive that this spirit is trying to push people down the stairs. Now, Billy, let's show Jody what we captured.
Here's Aaron.
We're gonna leave. Do your best.
Interesting, Aaron.
What?
That was interesting. He's got a hold of his head, like he's trying to got him in a chokehold.
Now, I pray to God that this has no effect on what is happening with your mother right now. However, to know that she's been pushed down the stairs and has claimed it was from a spirit, you really got to get her out of that house. She can't sleep in that place, man. She can't.
I'm not gonna let her go back there. After just seeing what I just seen there, man, I think that's the proof in the pudding. I mean, my heart's racing right now just from seeing that. When she comes out of rehab, she's not going back there. I will absolutely get her into somewhere else. And you know, I think what we hoped would be accomplished from getting in touch with you guys is accomplished.
Our prayers are with you and your family, your mother. Our thoughts are with her. And I'm glad that you're going to make the decision to remove her from the house. And I'm going to close the book on this. And if you need anything else, please don't hesitate to reach out to us.
Thank you. We appreciate you guys so much.
Thank you, Jody.
Welcome, Jody.